Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook III is an American professional basketball player for the Oklahoma City Thunder of the National Basketball Association. He is a six-time NBA All-Star and a two-time NBA All-Star Game Most Valuable Player, winning consecutive awards in 2015 and 2016. He is also a six-time All-NBA team member, and led the league in scoring in 2014-15 and 2016-17. Westbrook played college basketball for the UCLA Bruins and earned third-team All-Conference honors in the Pac-10. He was selected with the fourth overall pick in the 2008 NBA draft by the Seattle SuperSonics, who then relocated to Oklahoma City 6 days later. Westbrook has represented the United States national team twice, winning gold medals in the 2010 FIBA World Championship and the 2012 Olympics. In 2017, Westbrook became one of two players in NBA history to average a triple-double for a season, along with Oscar Robertson in 1962. He also set a record for the most triple-doubles in a season, with 42. Early life. Westbrook was born in Long Beach, California, to Russell Westbrook Jr. and Shannon Horton. He has a younger brother named Raymond. Growing up in Hawthorne, Westbrook and his best friend, Kelsey Bars III, had hopes of going to UCLA and playing together. However, in May 2004, Bars died from an enlarged heart during a pickup game. High school career. Westbrook entered losing a high school as an unheralded 5'8", 140-pound freshman point guard with size 14 shoes. He did not start on his school's varsity team until his junior year, and did not receive his first college recruiting letter until the summer before his senior year. Westbrook reached his adult height of 6 feet 3 inches that same summer. During his senior year, Westbrook averaged 25.1 points, 8.7 rebounds, 3.1 steals, and 2.3 assists, and helped lead them to a 25-4 record. That same season, he recorded 14 double-doubles, scored 30 or more points on 8 separate occasions, and registered a career-best 51 points at Carson on January 6, 2006. Westbrook did not attract much attention from top college basketball programs until Ben Howland offered him a scholarship to play for the UCLA Bruins after Jordan Farmer declared for the NBA draft. College career. Westbrook wore number 0 throughout his career at UCLA. In his freshman year, he played as a backup to Darren Collison and was primarily used as a defender and energy player off the bench. Westbrook averaged 3.4 points, 0.8 rebounds, and 0.7 assists on the year. The next season, Collison was injured, and Westbrook was named the starter. He finished the season averaging 12.7 points, 3.9 rebounds, 4.7 assists and 1.6 steals. At the end of the year, he was named All-Pac-10 third team and won the Pac-10 Defensive Player of the Year. UCLA advanced to the Final Four during each of Westbrook's seasons with the team. In 2007, they lost to eventual national champion Florida, 76-66, and in 2008, they lost 78-63 to Memphis. After 2 years at UCLA, he decided to forego his final 2 years and enter the 2008 NBA draft. Rookie and first playoffs, 2008-10. Westbrook was selected 4th overall in the 2008 NBA draft by the Seattle SuperSonics. He signed with the team on July 5, 2008. On March 2, 2009, Westbrook recorded his first career triple-double, with 17 points, 10 rebounds and 10 assists. He was the first rookie since Chris Paul, and the third rookie in Sonics Thunder franchise history to record a triple-double. Westbrook averaged 15.3 points, 5.3 assists, 4.9 rebounds, and 1.3 steals on the season. He finished fourth in the 2008-09 NBA Rookie of the Year voting behind Rookie of the Year winner Derrick Rose, O.J. Mayo and Brook Lopez. He was named to the NBA's NBA All-Rookie First Team. In his second year, and first season as a full-time starter, Westbrook went on to average 16.1 points, 8.0 assists, 4.9 rebounds, and 1.3 steals on the season. On April 4, 2010, he recorded 10 points and a career-high 16 assists in a 116,108 victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Thunder made a huge turnaround by more than doubling the wins from the previous season, and qualified for the playoffs with a 50-32 record. However, the Thunder were eliminated by the eventual champion Los Angeles Lakers in the first round. In the series, Westbrook stepped up his play from the regular season, averaging 20.5 points, 6.0 rebounds, 6.0 assists, and 3.2 steals. All-Star and Playoff Success 2010-13. On November 26, 2010, Westbrook scored a then-career-high 43 points against the Indiana Pacers. On December 1, 2010, he scored 38 points with 9 assists, and achieved a new career high of 15 rebounds in a triple overtime win over the New Jersey Nets. Westbrook was selected by the NBA head coaches to be a Western Conference reserve for the 2011 NBA All-Star Game. This was his first All-Star appearance. Westbrook finished the season with averages of 21.9 points, 8.2 assists, 4.6 rebounds, and 1.9 steals. He was named to the All-NBA second team for the first time. The Thunder finished the season at 55-27 and lost to the eventual world champion Dallas Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals. Westbrook averaged 23.8 points, 6.4 assists and 5.4 rebounds in the playoffs. In the 2011-12 season, Westbrook was again selected by the coaches to participate in the 2012 NBA All-Star Game. On March 23, 2012, he scored a career-high 45 points in a 149,140 double overtime win over the Minnesota Timberwolves. He averaged 23.6 points, 5.5 assists, 4.6 rebounds and 1.7 steals for the lockout-shortened season and was voted to the All-NBA second team for the second year in a row. Westbrook helped lead the Thunder to the NBA Finals for the first time since the franchise relocated, but OKC would lose in 5 games to the Miami Heat. On June 12, in Game 1 of the Finals, Westbrook recorded 27 points and 11 assists in a 105-94 victory. He joined Michael Jordan as the only players with 25-plus points and 10-plus assists in their NBA Finals debut. In a Game 4 loss, Westbrook scored a playoff career-high 43 points. Westbrook was once again selected for the NBA All-Star Game. He finished the 2012-13 season averaging 23.2 points, 7.4 assists, 5.2 rebounds, and 1.8 steals per game. Westbrook helped lead the Oklahoma City Thunder to the playoffs and the seed in the Western Conference. They would go on to face the 8th seed Houston Rockets in the first round on April 25, 2013. In the second game of the series, Westbrook injured his right knee when Rockets guard Patrick Beverley collided with him in an attempt to steal the ball. Although Westbrook was clearly bothered by the injury, he would continue playing and finish the game with 29 points. It was then revealed the next day that he had suffered a slight tear in his right meniscus. He had surgery on April 27, 2013, and was declared out for the rest of the playoffs. Without Westbrook, the Thunder defeated the Rockets in 6 games, but fell to the Memphis Grizzlies in 5 games in the next round. Westbrook was named to the All-NBA second team for the 3rd consecutive year. Injury and comeback, 2013-15. Prior to the start of the 2013-14 season, Westbrook had a second surgery on his right knee, which set back his return to basketball. Despite reports that he would miss the first 2 weeks of the regular season, Westbrook would miss only the first 2 games. On December 25, 2013, Westbrook recorded 14 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists as Oklahoma City beat the New York Knicks 123-94. This was just the 8th triple-double on Christmas Day in NBA history. The win was also the largest margin of victory in a Christmas Day game in NBA history. On the day after his Christmas Day game, it was announced that Westbrook would undergo arthroscopic surgery on his right knee and would be out until after the All-Star break. During this time, the Thunder were able to remain competitive despite his absence due mainly to Kevin Durant's stellar play. Westbrook returned to the lineup on February 20, 2014. He played the rest of the season on limited minutes and sat out the second night of back-to-backs. On March 4, 2014, Westbrook recorded his second triple-double of the season. He recorded 13 points, 14 assists and 10 rebounds, in just 20 minutes in a 125-92 victory over the Philadelphia 76ers. This was the second fastest recorded triple-double in NBA history. Westbrook and the Thunder finished with a 59-23 record, earning the seed in the Western Conference. They advanced to the Western Conference Finals where they faced the San Antonio Spurs on May 27, 2014. In a Game 4 victory, Westbrook recorded 40 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists and 5 steals. In doing so, he joined Michael Jordan as the only other player to post those numbers in a playoff game. The Thunder lost the series to the eventual NBA champion Spurs in 6 games. Westbrook averaged 26.7 points, 8.1 assists, and 7.3 rebounds in the postseason, and became the first player since Oscar Robertson in 1964 to average at least 26 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds in the playoffs, after scoring 38 points in a 106-89 loss to the Portland Trail Blazers in the 2014-15 season opener. Westbrook suffered a small fracture of the second metacarpal in his right hand the following game against the Los Angeles Clippers and subsequently missed 14 games with the injury. He joined Kevin Durant on the sidelines after Durant fractured his right foot during preseason and was ruled out for 6 to 8 weeks, with the pair both inactive. For the start of the season, the Thunder dropped to a 4-12 record prior to Westbrook's return on November 28 against the New York Knicks. In Westbrook's first game back, he led the Thunder to a win over the Knicks with 32 points. Durant returned the following game to face the New Orleans Pelicans, as the pair helped the Thunder go on a 7-game winning streak to bring the Thunder back into playoff contention. On January 16, 2015, Westbrook recorded his ninth career triple-double with 17 points, 15 rebounds, and a career-high 17 assists in a 127,115 win over the Golden State Warriors, becoming just the fifth player in NBA history to record a stat line of 15-15-15 in a game, after tying a career-high 45 points on February 4, 2015 in a 102-91 win over the New Orleans Pelicans. Westbrook broke that mark to score a new career high of 48 points 2 days later, this time in a 116,113 loss to the Pelicans. After being injured the previous year, Westbrook returned to the All-Star game in 2015. He tallied 41 points, and was named the All-Star MVP. He scored 27 points in 11 minutes in the first half, setting an All-Star record for points in a half, and finished 1 point shy of the All-Star game record set by Wilt Chamberlain in 1962. On February 22, Westbrook recorded 21 points and tied a career-high 17 assists in a 119-94 win over the Denver Nuggets. 2 days later, he recorded 20 points, 11 rebounds and 10 assists in a 105-92 win over the Indiana Pacers. In doing so, he claimed his third triple-double of the season and 11th of his career despite resting for the entire fourth quarter. On February 27, in a loss to the Portland Trail Blazers, Westbrook recorded 40 points, 13 rebounds and 11 assists to become the first player to have 3 straight triple-doubles since LeBron James did so in 2009. Westbrook finished the month of February averaging 31.2 points, 9.1 rebounds, and 10.3 assists per game, and became just the second player in NBA history to average 30 points, 9 rebounds and 10 assists per game for a calendar month with at least 10 games played, joining Robertson, who accomplished the feat multiple times. On March 4, Westbrook set career highs with 49 points and 16 rebounds, and added 10 assists for his fourth consecutive triple-double, helping the Thunder defeat the Philadelphia 76ers 123,118 in overtime. He subsequently became the first player since Michael Jordan in 1989 to have 4 consecutive triple-doubles, and the first since Jordan that year to have back-to-back triple-doubles with at least 40 points. It was also the most points by any player with a triple-double since Larry Bird also scored 49 in 1992. His streak came to an end the following night against the Chicago Bulls as he recorded 43 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists in a 105,108 loss. On March 8, he recorded his 5th triple-double in 6 games to help the Thunder defeat the Toronto Raptors 108,104. He had 30 points, matched a career high with 17 assists and grabbed 11 rebounds for his 7th triple-double of the season and 15th of his career. In much too similar fashion, Westbrook recorded yet another triple-double on March 13 against the Minnesota Timberwolves, collecting his 6th in 8 games, and scored 15 of his 29 points in the fourth quarter, helping the Thunder pull away for a 113-99 win. He went on to record 3 more triple-doubles to finish the season. On April 12, he scored a career-high 54 points on 21 of 43 shooting in a losing effort to the Indiana Pacers. He went on to help the Thunder win the final 2 games of the 2014-15 season, but it wasn't enough to position the Thunder in the playoffs, as they finished 9th in the West with a 45-37 record. Thank you for watching. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.